We who, the old self-image, the old idea we have of ourselves, we will keep on responding from there, but that will be changing.
Hello and welcome. My name is Beloved, and this is another Beloved Oracle Speaks. Today, we are going to sit with Mooji for a moment, where he is going to explain to us that when we recognize the unchanging, we are instantly free.
But we have been very familiar with this voice from the mind. We have a relationship with it. It tells you what you should like, what you should not like. It has endless opinions about you. And mostly they are believed to be true. And remember that belief is one of your most intimate powers. When you believe in something, you believe it into existence, and it becomes your experience. If the mind does not get your belief, he has no power. Do you follow? If he gets your belief, you empower him. And in turn, he appears to overpower you. Who are you? Who are you? Are you merely that which is changing? Or are you the unchanging? Or both? We have a dynamic aspect. We have a sense of life, of growth and change, of coming and going. We know this life. And yet at the same time, the life that we think we are is very visible at a deeper level to something, a pure awareness. Causes the perceiving of the dynamic life to happen also. Can you feel it in you? Can you feel where my words are speaking? Who receives them? They are not asking you to change. They are pointing you to the unchanging in you. The changing we know pretty well. But do you know the unchanging? Something inside us seemed to have given tremendous energy to blind you to the unchanging. Because the instant that you recognize the unchanging, you are free. When you recognize that the unchanging and yourself are one, then you may enjoy the changeful without fear. I wonder if you see this. It is important because if you have heard and seen what I am pointing to, then in this instant, it is like you are reborn into an innocence, a purity. And it might feel like, what to do now? Well, my answer would be stay as the what is and observe that life takes care of life. Observe, because something is itching to do. Observe that, but don't identify with anything. There is a habit, a reflex to identify with the images and the movements that occur through the mind. But it is possible to simply observe without identifying or without being swept up into the noise of the mind. All liberated beings know what I'm speaking. They are that power themselves. So, what to do? Well, nothing in particular. Everything in general is fine. Do what comes to you naturally, but keep your attention in the isness. And gradually, you will come to a natural harmony, natural balance, and synchronicity with the self. You are going to not just learn, but also unlearn. And trust it. Trust what you're experiencing. Trust that there's a power which I call grace, which is here to help you to become more established in the truth that you are. The old mind, the dark side, wants you to be afraid. But if fear comes, remember, it is not for the what is. Do you see this? It is again for the person. It is as though the person appears out of the what is. It is the what is, but it has been severely limited because of the belief that it is merely the body, which is a time body. This is a time body. This is a mortal body. But the immortal is using it right now. He is living in here. Immortal means imperishable, deathless, unborn, uncreated. Two big words for you. So, this talk, along with most of the talks that happen in Montessori, are being recorded. And for those of you who feel some resonance with what you have experienced and heard, I will encourage you and advise you to keep watching this video. Just keep watching it. It is freely online. Just watch it until gradually you come to just know it. Why you must do this over and over? Because the mind is always active to try and distract your attention and to bring it into a state of idleness. Idleness means that you are simply giving attention to trivial things and to merely your body-mind existence and not to your true self. As you are discovering more and more the reality of your true heart, the mind will lose its influence and its power to create confusion in you. So on your behalf, I'm going to say for you that if you are grasping what I am pointing to and standing with the responses you gave to my questions, you are being liberated right now. And keep confirming. Just stay in the place of the isness. Is it difficult? Have I given you a hardship? No. Stay in the isness. The mind will go, what is this isness? What is this isness? What kind of business is the isness? And we are inclined to go, yeah. We who? The old self-image, the old idea we have of ourselves. We will keep on responding from there, but that will be changing because that's the old regime of identity. And like a reflex, your attention will keep going to the old reference place. But that old place is going to begin to smell for you. You are going to start to feel the limitation, like, oh, whenever I slip back into the place of personhood, I feel all tight and troubled. And then I remember, but this tightness and troubled is not the isness. So for a time, if you genuinely choose this, then you will experience this oscillation between going to the old state and again coming to the refreshing power of the isness. The isness and the self and God is a harmony. Truth, God, isness, pure consciousness, awareness is one. It's one. Just differing names for the same truth. You are discovering your God self, meaning don't say, oh, I am God. No, but you are of God. We're in the house of God. You say, yes, I don't believe in God. I only believe in awareness. That is God. Who are you who say, I believe or I don't believe? Gone with the wind. Who are you who say that? An old mindset. Come to the isness. Let the isness be your reference point. Come to the isness. Look from the isness. You cannot look at the isness. You can only look from the isness. Because you are that isness. Our personal identity and all of its characteristics is the old dream. It's not up to date. It's mostly past. Habit, projection, fear, desire, attachments, conditioning. None of which can apply to the isness.
I want to thank you all for listening today. I am experiencing a lot of joy in listening to this Mooji because it's every word that he says is coming to life more and more, even beyond my original, and then my next understanding, even deeper. And it's just lovely to experience. This is why I sit with Mooji and I come online to do it, because I used to sit with my friends on the phone and listen. And then we started doing it on a Google call and listening. And I just wanted to be able to introduce everyone to Mooji and his pointings. So today, I just feel grateful. I don't want to do anything but tell you that I I feel grateful. Beyond that, the feeling is so much more that I can't explain. I I could try to use many words to explain, but it makes me excited. Anyone who comes across this video and takes the time to listen, it means so much. Thank you for listening. Namaste, darlings. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share.